You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. I'm Catherine Donovan, and here we have more on Briar Devlin from Phenomenon Serendipity. Enjoy! Although they haven't won a victory, still, with Briar's help in scaring off Luna, there was a reason to celebrate. Aaron couldn't believe how much commotion was going on. Wow, kind of loud in here, isn't it? Aaron said. Don't worry, there's a lot of party goers. But hey, I guess this is a good reason to celebrate. Yeah, Aaron said. I still can't believe he did that, Aaron said. I can't believe myself either. Turning into a titan and then facing the guy that... Never mind. It's really not important. Briar said. What do you mean? I know about your abusive father, but you never told me who that guy was. How do you know him? Aaron asked. It's nothing. I'm sorry. You know about my life. Now I want to know about yours, Aaron said. Before Briar could speak out, suddenly the microphone began to screech and everyone winced a little. There was Silver Eden at the mic. Oh, sorry about that. Can I have everyone's attention, please? I got these 2 medal awards to great warriors that really helped us. You all did amazing. But I wanted to give these 2 a really great medal. Then she said, these medals belong to Aaron Yeager and Briar Devlin, Silver said. The crowd gasped, and then they all applauded. Briar just sat in her seat. She couldn't believe it. Aaron was shocked, pulled Briar to her feet and said, she said our name. Come on, let's go. They hurried to the stage, and they accepted their honorable medals. Briar looked out in the crowd and she could see smiling faces. And for the first time, she was smiling too. Her mother waved and blew kisses. Briar smiled and waved back. Just then, someone crashed the party. There was clapping, but it was slow. Jacob Hollister clapped slowly as he said, wow, very nice. It's so great to see our heroes here now, isn't it? But you won't be so heroic, because all you are is just a freak that has no friends, nobody. Briar felt herself tense. That's when the MPD began to play, and there was the tragedy that happened to Briar, to her wonderful 12 friends. She could see Jeremy crying out, get out of here, Briar! Save yourself! Briar remembered. She was startled with fear. Everyone else was watching this in horror. But Hollister, he laughed. Long peals of sadistic laughter, cruel laughter coming from his mouth. It went on and on and on. And then Briar felt the mania mercury coursing through her. Suddenly, Hollister grabbed her by the shoulder and said, "Freak, look over there," he said, but Briar turned to him and telekinetically pushed him into a pillar. The crowd gasped, horrified of what's going on. Hollister looked up with a vengeance on his face. Aaron was upset by this and cried out, "You're gonna pay for that!" he cried. "Aaron!" Briar cried. "Aaron, no!" Armin shouted. "Aaron!" Mikasa called out. Boom! The gun went off, shot Aaron on the side of his abdominal area. He collapsed to the ground. Briar came over. Aaron might have been breathing, but the look on his face looked like death. And Briar had tears in her eyes, thinking about her friends, the tragedy, Hollister's cruelty. Briar began to cry. Then slowly she raised her head up, looked up at the lights, the wires, and telekinetically they were all coming down. Everyone was panicking. All of a sudden, the door opened and someone shouted, "Everybody out! Now!" At once the crowd left the room. Hollister tried to follow, but instead the door slammed, and Briar and Hollister were the only ones left in there. Hollister fought and fought Briar with all of his might. But Briar deflected his attacks. "I am going to beat the living daylights out of you. How could you? You killed my friends. You're gonna play this like some sort of joke. Is that all I was? A joke to you? You really think that you really knew what I was going through right at that moment?" Briar said. "Who the hell cares what you think? This is my glory. My glory!" Hollister said. But Briar was even more stronger using her powers. She wanted to kill Hollister, make him never see the light of day. But that never happened. Briar decided to let him go. "I'm sorry. I can't kill you like this. And I won't ever kill you. I'm gonna let you go. But the next time we meet, you won't be sorry." Briar left the building. She unlocked the doors for Hollister to leave. Briar took the back exit so she could be alone. But Hollister was filled with rage. Walking along the path towards a cliff, almost near the cliff, Briar was crying. She couldn't believe it. It was so upsetting. Just then, a shadow appeared behind. Briar gasped, but then she sighed with relief. "Aaron," Briar said. "You're all right." She said. "I am," Aaron said. Briar rushed over to Aaron and hugged him. "Oh, Aaron, it was so awful," she said through her tears. "I know," Aaron said, "but it's over." "It really is," Aaron said, "for now at least. Next time he comes near me again, it won't be easy." Briar said. Just then, Aaron looked up and saw something from behind. He looked horrified and cried Briar to get out of the way. Too late. She felt the knife plunge into her back. Briar cried out with pain. She almost collapsed, but Aaron caught her. They looked up to see Jack Hollister holding a knife in his hand, a dagger. He was laughing maniacally and holding the dagger, swinging it around. Aaron managed to pull Briar to her feet, and then guiding her as he said, "Run! Come on, move!" Briar managed to walk a little. She couldn't bear to keep up, but she tried to run, but the pain. It was only a short period of time, but Briar said, "Aaron, please, just, I can't go on like this." Aaron heard this and he was shocked. That reminded him of something that his mother said before she was eaten by the Titan. "No, don't say that. Please don't say that," Aaron said with despair. "I don't know. Was this all worth it? Is this a victory for me? Tell me, Aaron. Tell me. What justice is this?" Briar said. Aaron just looked at her. "My friends are dead. I got nothing left in me but anger. Should I kill him? Or should I die?" Briar said. "Please don't talk that way," Aaron said. "You're a leader. You have to live." Aaron cried out. "What am I supposed to do?" Briar said through her tears. "I think you're right. You should die." Hollister cried out. "Say bye-bye, little heifer." Hollister was about to stab her. Aaron and Briar watched in horror. "No!" Briar cried. All of a sudden, her telekinesis snapped in, and she pulled Hollister towards her, but a little bit too deep, because Hollister was already falling off from the cliff and to his death. Briar couldn't believe it. "Oh my God, what have I done?" She covered her mouth with one hand, and she began to scream with terror. Aaron came over at Briar calmly, took her shoulders and slapped her. Briar couldn't take it, and she was about to fall off from the cliff, but Aaron stopped her, pulling her and pulling her. He wouldn't let go, and Briar felt so much pain that she gave up. "Aaron," Briar said. She embraced him and began sobbing again. The only thing that Aaron could do was comfort her. She cried and cried until she had no more to shed. However, Briar got a text from her father. "Want to see you now." Now Briar was scared. Wonder what he wants, she wondered. Little did she know, things were about to get ugly. Alright, that's the end of this one. Don't worry guys, we're almost done with Briar's story. I can promise you on that. So I'll see you next time. Cool. Sweet. See ya. I'm Catherine Donovan. I'll see you next time.